Hey Aquarius, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot, or welcome if you're new. Please consider subscribing. This is going to be your reading for October 2021. That's going to apply to anywhere we have Aquarius in your chart. If you're not sure what that is, check out the description box below to locate your free birth chart. Be sure to watch the videos for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, as well as any other placements that represent significant things for you this month. Again, if you're not sure what that is, check out the description box below. Let's get into it. Inhale and exhale as it feels comfortable to you. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk about for Aquarius for October. We got our pre-message, Queen of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. You have the Four of Wands and the Six of Swords. And then you have the Four of Swords. Okay. So what I'm getting is that, okay, there's some sort of healing that needs to be brought into a hurt that was done because of somebody, like, I feel like somebody did or said something um, that might not have necessarily been true, but it was very hurtful to people in their home environment with the Four of Wands here. But I feel like they're moving away from that. That energy is trying to be moved away. You have the Queen of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Four of Swords here. And that's all like kind of like encasing the Four of Wands. So I feel like definitely there's some truth and clarity that needs to come to a home environment, a home situation. Um, there's a need to move away from arguing, a need to move away from mental conflict, from harsh words, from arguing, from conflicting thoughts and conflicting energy, like words shared, spoken. There needs to be healing brought towards things that were done that were unkind, unloving, harsh. Um, yeah. So there was something done within a home environment that was harsh, and it could have involved lies of some sort, but there was some sort of communication that led to some sort of heartache or disappointment. Or for some of you, it could have been a lack of clarity as well. A lack of clarity could have caused somebody to say something that they didn't mean. But I felt like there's a need to bring healing to that energy, to heal. For some of you, you might need to be alone a little bit. Um, and I'm getting with the Queen of Swords here, it's also important that you speak your truth. Um, Call people on their lies, call people on their deceptiveness. And if you don't feel comfortable with it, at least don't allow them to think it's acceptable. You don't have to agree with them. Um, how You don't have to disagree with them, but you don't have to agree with them either. If that makes sense, take it as it resonates. Okay, let's move on. All right. Aquarius for October. Aquarius. All right. You have the Four of Wands again, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords came out in the reverse. I put it in the reverse, but the deck itself was in the upright. So I'm going to keep it like sideways. And then you have the Ten of Cups. Speaks about a happy family, happy home, happy life, happy wife, happy husband. Okay. So I feel like we're getting that same message again. That there's um, in regards to your foundation, there's a need to be nurturing and loving towards it. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, sorry, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Um, but I feel like there's definitely a need to bring love and clarity and truth. Don't argue. Don't be argumentative. Don't lie, and don't let other people lie. But there's a need for truth and clarity to bring a healing and love to a family environment so that everybody could be happy again, so that everybody feels validated and included and loved. Take it as it resonates. I think I just put my cards upside down. Maybe not. No, this will be the last pre-message that we take, guys. You have the Justice, the Eight of Swords. Sorry, it's got all the mountains behind there. And then the Sword, or the Strength over the Two of Wands. And then the Three of Cups is hanging out over the Seven of Cups. Barely, I don't know if you guys could see it. All right. So what I'm getting from this is there might be some sort of dealings with the legal system for some of you, but I feel like there was something that was unfair, untruthful, and I feel like you feel trapped within a situation or words or thoughts because of it. But I feel like you're trying to choose a direction, or you might have options to choose a path, and you're trying to follow your intuition. You're trying to find your internal guidance system and follow your strength that Spirit directs you to, so that you can have the best outcome for yourself. I feel like you're wanting to be happy. You're wanting to have opportunities to be joyful and have reasons you want to have reasons and motivation to have things to celebrate. All right, last shuffle. Sorry guys, I lied. This will be the last one. You got the King of Wands. Oh, I like it. Queen of Wands. So you got your power couple here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And you have the Two of Swords. Some of you might be in conflict with doing what you're inspired to do. Like, I'm getting that, like, there's something that you're very passionate and inspired towards, but you might be confused on how to actually put it out, like how to actually, like, go about it, how to do it. For some of you, I felt like it might be the opposite of where you're putting a lot of action behind something and you're not really understanding why. You're not really clear on the reason and the intention, the purpose behind it. Or the reason and the purpose doesn't make sense. All right, no more pre-messages. Knight of Pentacles. Something is moving very slow. For some of you, there's a new job opportunity coming in that you've been wanting for a while, but I don't feel like it came easy. It took a long way. It took a long time to come, and it took a lot of work to get there, to get the opportunity. All right, last shuffle for Aquarius for October. Thank you, Spirit. Aquarius. First card out, Ace of Cups. So there's love in your environment, whether it's coming from you or towards you, and there's love. There's and the energy that's crossing that is the Wheel of Fortune. So for some of you, I feel like this is a new cycle that's starting. For some of you, there might be a new relationship coming in. For some of you, there might be like a new way of just experiencing and sharing love in your environment. At a soul level, you have the Knight of Swords. So there's something at a soul level you're really wanting to say or clear up. There's a truth or clarity that you want to give or receive. And being that this is at a soul level on your reading, I feel like there's something, there's information, there's knowledge that you have within you that you want to share, but something's holding you back for some reason. Your recent past, you have the High Priestess. So some of you could have been using your intuition. Some of you could have been getting tarot readings in your recent past. But either way, in your recent past, I feel like you were inspired. You received information about something. For some of you, I feel like in your recent past, you shared or received a secret. Your crowning energy, you have the Hangman. So there's definitely something that you're kind of, for some of you, you might be thinking like you got sacrificed in some way, shape, or form in a situation. For others of you, I feel like there's something that you're following your intuition on, but you're not really sure like what's going to be the outcome of it, or like if you're doing it the right way, or if you can trust. There's like some confusion in regards to intuition in some way, shape, or form. For everybody, it's different. But I feel like there's definitely some secrets. I feel like I feel like there's something that you're holding back. You're wanting to share, but you're not sure if you should. You're not sure how you should, or whatever it is for you. Your near future, you have the Karma card. So, karma, good or bad, whatever it is for you on a personal level, there's going to be something coming in where you have to account for what you've been building, what you've said, what you've done, or you might be the person that causes somebody else to experience their karma. Either way, whatever it is in your near future, karma is playing a role. This is actions, where basically it's time to reap what was sown. Whether you are helping somebody do this, or somebody's helping you do this, whether you're having to reap what you sowed, or you're going to be a player to somebody else having to reap what they sowed. Either way, it's our own actions, it's our own things that we've created. So whatever it is for you, it's good or bad, it's what you created or that person created. How you see yourself is the Fool. So you see yourself as like kind of having to start over, start at the beginning in some way, shape, or form from something. I feel like you're trying to be optimistic. I feel like there's kind of some struggles that you're going through, and you're just trying to be hopeful, and you're trying to stay inspired and trust spirit. Yeah, I feel like some of you kind of recently moved, or changed your environment in some way, shape, or form, and I feel like it's new for you. And I feel like you're just trusting it. You're trying to be optimistic, and you're just trusting it. Um, Spirit wants me to go over. I always have this spiel, and the cards are out here, both of them. So you have the Hangman, which my spiel is the Hangman is pessimistic. The Fool is optimistic. And you have both of these energies out here. You have the pessimistic energy and your crowning energy, and you have the optimistic of how you feel about yourself. So there's something that's causing you to be pessimistic, to be worried and be cautious about. But at a soul level, there's a truth that you want to speak. And there's something within you that like you don't see. Like the truth is the truth. If I like how you say, don't do things you don't want to be embarrassed about. Like, or just be willing to account for the things that you say. Be willing to account for the things you do. You might be feeling this about yourself or feeling this about somebody else right now in your environment with the Karma card here, and then the Fool and the Hangman right here. And then you have the King of Swords. So there's definitely something that you're wanting to speak. There's a change, a transition that's going on. You're trying to be optimistic about it. But there's something that's like in your thoughts that's costing you, like, I don't know, like there's more to the story. There's more to the background. I'm just getting that energy is like somebody did or said something that now that they're going to have to answer for, whether it was good or bad. Um, they wrote a check and now it's time to cash it. And there's a truth, there's something, there's a clarity that you want to speak, but you're not. You for some of you you are, but you're not. You might be like beating around the bush a little bit. And I feel like you're trying to be optimistic and just be like, oh, it's going to work itself out, because I don't feel like you want to say whatever this is. For some of you, you might feel like somebody or something will be sacrificed if you say this. And so you're thinking very heavily about, do you say this? Should you say this? Can you say this? Is this fair to say this? Should, like, whatever it is for you. How other people see you, you have the King of Cups. Other people see you as somebody who's very loving, very nurturing, but maybe you don't share your feelings as much as they like. For some of you, I'm getting that energy of like you try to make other people happy. So maybe there's things you don't share because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. You want them to see you as you love them, so you want them to see that side of you. You don't want them to feel like you have any negative thoughts or feelings or opinions about them. Your hopes and your fears. You have the Page of Cups. So you're hoping for communication. For some of you might be fearing it, but you're hoping for communication that's authentic, that's loving, that's kind, that's nurturing and gentle, that's healing. For some of you, you might be hoping to give or receive an apology. For some of you, I'm getting that there's like this new person that's in your environment that you have an attraction, you have an interest with them, but it's new. It's a new cycle starting, and you're hoping to have more communication with them. Your final outcome, should things remain the same, you have the Ten of Cups. This card came out in your pre-shuffle as well, or your pre-messages. So I feel like definitely you're headed towards a happy life, something that you could sit there and look at later and be proud of, and feel confident and secure, feel stable and joyful, feel like you're in your tribe you're in your tribe with your team. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Pentacles. I love it. So you're definitely heading for something that is going to feel stable and grounded for you, Aquarius. You're going to be heading towards something where you feel very just nurtured, very like where you belong, where you are, where you belong, you fit where you are, you belong where you are. That's where you're heading. For some of you, you might be feeling that energy right now, but I feel like that's definitely where you're heading for majority of you. I feel like there's some sort of clarity or truth that needs to be revealed first, but once that the cat's out the bag, so to speak, I feel like then that's going to take you into like where it quickly picks up, where there's a lot of opportunities, a lot of joy, a lot of things to be happy about and to celebrate and to feel just feel happy about. Okay, Aquarius, until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know how it resonated or not. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you.